System test 24. Not a whole lot's really changed. I just moved one alarm and turned alarm verify back on in the panel. The pull stations are still the same. The simplex T-bar in here and the BG10L out in the basement. Up here I have the S2415 15 candela strobe, which was out here for the last system test. This system test, as you can see, I've put this fire-lite Classic horn only, or at least that's what a bunch of people are going to think it is, but you're going to hear a little different here in a second. So let's go ahead and come in here and pull the simplex T-bar. And you are hearing correctly. This is not a malfunctioning fire-lite horn. This is the System Sensor CH1224 fire-lite Classic Chime. This is a very cool alarm. Let's go ahead and reset the panel before I get into an explanation. Over here is the manual for it, and these are all the tones it's capable of producing. I'm not even going to read through them all, I'll just zoom out. This is how you position the dip switches, and then this is the sound, what type of sound it makes, and then this is the function it's serving, basically. And then switches 5 and 6 adjust the volume. This is a very rare alarm. I only know of one other person to have one of these, and that person is Scott Parsons 2008, and I believe he has actually sold his to Coffee and Sugar 20. Whether Coffee and Sugar 20 still has it or if he even ever did have it, I'm not sure. But I now have one. I did not buy mine from Scott Parsons or Coffee and Sugar 20. Mine came from eBay from a alarm company in Philadelphia, and I actually bought a System Sensor P4R from them as well, like a month ago. So, as you heard, it's a pretty cool alarm, but that's basically it for the system test. And the next system test, I'm hoping to change out my pull stations, or at least one of them. I'll probably get a horn strobe back up in here. I may just have 2 horn strobes, one out there as well. And I don't look to do anything with this smoke detector anytime soon. I am considering, however, possibly getting like a remote annunciator for it. But I have no idea where I'm going to mount that. I was thinking about putting it over here, but I just don't see how I could get a conduit run to go from here all the way over to there. So I may have to consider relocating the smoke detector. Well, that's actually not even where it's going to go. It's supposed to go like right over here. But wherever I decide to put it, I need to keep in mind that I want to put a remote annunciator possibly. And then another project is getting these hooked up. I just need to get the time, money, and materials to do so. I've only been on this project for at least a year now. As of right now, the only thing that's wired in is the green light. I still need to get the wire to hook up the yellow, red, and neutral wires. And I also need to get the sequencer to put into that back box there. And then I'm actually going to run a piece of conduit, this flexible blue stuff possibly, over to about there, where there will be a metal junction box, and then a piece of metal conduit will run down into here, and that's how it will get its power. But that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.